Oke, terima kasih. Aku bekal. Ini duduk atau berdiri?
You can stop. Either way.
Oke. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Oke. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. Ako IC Shirley Rahmawati, and here I want to present my article in this ICOLAE. So my name is Shirley Rahmawati and I'm from Department of English Education, Muhammadiyah Surakarta University. Okay, so I haven't give you a title yet, but I want to ask someone. If I want to ask someone, what do you think about watching concert? Maybe for some people that watch concert, maybe they feel happy, they feel interested, and watching our idol directly is such a happiness for us as a fan, right? So what do you feel if you meet your idol? Maybe if you like K-pop, maybe, so you meet them like, something like that. So, yeah, I know that they will be so excited, and then we call it as, such a happiness in our world. So, but how if you want to know a fan's experience in meeting their idol? So, we know that if we just see them seeing their idol, maybe they will just, they are happy, they are, crying, maybe something like that. But we don't know about their behind the scene. Yeah, we can call it like that. Maybe their struggle to meet their idol. Maybe they earn their money to buy a ticket, something like that. Struggle, and then they are in a crowded among 1,000 people that watch their idol, maybe. So it will be called as experience. Okay. So this research, in my research, will talk about someone's experience deeply without interfering them to think the same as what the researcher prior knowledge. So maybe if I know that, in the previous example that the fan will be so excited. I know they're excited, but we don't know their struggle. So this research will try to understand the problem of the C teacher students with language barrier while they are teaching in Philippines. Okay, so this is the main idea or my title in this research. The title is Voice the Unvoiced of Indonesian C Teacher Teaching in Philippines using a Phenomenological Study. Well, this is just a brief introduction for you about my research. Teaching public speaking, we know that teaching public speaking is hard. Maybe we should encourage the students to speak up in front of the public. It's very hard for us as a teacher, right? So, maybe we will face the students that is shy, that is ashamed with themselves. They don't have a brave, they don't have a brave enough. They don't have a confidence. So we, as the teacher, especially in teaching public speaking, is very hard to encourage them. So this is the main point of this research to be analyzed by the researcher. The research concerned to analyze the C teacher project students' perception while teaching English public speaking in Philippines based on the students' experience, especially because of the language barrier. This research has been conducted in Philippines. So there are 4 students, two Thai students and 2 Indonesian students that teach in Philippines. They teach public speaking in Bayambang campus. Then they teach in 11th grade of Pangasinan State University. I think this is the interesting thing to be studied because they should teach the students that the teacher don't know about their background their background before, right? So we don't know their competence, and then they have a different language than Philippines using Tagalog, and then Indonesian using Bahasa Indonesia or Melayu. It's quite similar, right? but they have the different language like Indonesia, so they should use the same language, that is English, as a lingua franca. So it will analyze whether the C-teacher students have some problem in communication while they are teaching public speaking in Pangasinan State University, Philippines. Okay, the next is the research method of this research. The type of this research is using descriptive qualitative with phenomenological approach. We know that phenomenological approach is an approach that conducted by the research who wants to know someone's experience deeply without, as I said before, intervening them, without any judge from the researchers. So this is a real thought or a real experience that told by the experiencer, something like that. Yeah. The object of this research is targeted to the 4 student teachers that teach in 11th grade, as I said before, in PSU ISHS Bayambang Campus, Philippines. Okay, I just will go straight forward to the findings. Then the result of this study is gathered by using interview. So I interviewed 4 students, 2 Thai students and 2 Indonesian students, teacher that execute their practice teaching in Philippines. Exactly, these 4 students, 2 Thai students and 2 Indonesian students, they have different background, and then they have different educational background. Like the curriculum is different from Thailand and Thailand and Indonesia, and then they should teach in the same place in Pangasinan State University, and they should use PSU format of lesson plan. So it will be hard for them, but the main problem is how can they give the material or survive with that condition, so they can give the material to the students easily and well, and the students could understand their explanations. So the results show that the student teachers that practice their teaching abroad found a difficulty because of language barrier. Yeah, because we as the Indonesian student teacher or Thai student teacher, we don't have the same language. Like we are not native in English. So and the students of the Philippines also not a native speaker of English. So when the student teachers of these 4 student teachers don't know about, or they forget about some vocabularies, they will be so difficult. So maybe like they do mime or less. They use body movement to explain that vocabularies that they forgot it. So the difficulty, one of the difficulty that faced by them is language barrier. Okay, and also the student teachers told me that they are difficult to understand the student because the student use different accents or dialects. Maybe, although we know that all people that learn English maybe can, not all the people that learn English can speak English well. Then they should have a different accent, how to speak this and this. Between among the people, they will have the different accent. Maybe based on their regions. So besides that, vocabulary is also one of the student-teacher problem in communication. Therefore, the student teachers use English as a daily communication. So besides that, accents or dialects, they also have difficulties in when the students talk too fast, maybe because we know that Philippines is the country that use English as a second language of them. So the citizens, or almost all the citizens, maybe like the security, all the students, or the seller in the market, they can speak English. Even though it's just daily conversations, but sometimes one of the students there speak too fast or speak too slow, or they don't speak clearly, so it will be hard for the student teachers to understand them. Yeah, this is the end of my presentation. Sorry for maybe there is a mistake for me. Then maraming salamat po. Thank you.
Give applause for this presenter. So let me translate. Maraming
Salamat
po means thank you very much in
Yes.
Philippines. Okay, I know that language now.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you.
so Shirley is actually another Dede, yeah, because she's still now the seventh semester at the Department of English Education at the university, at Muhammadiyah University of Surakarta, and then she just came back from teaching English in the Philippines, like how many months ago? In what month was it?
In September.
In September,
Yeah.
during the September,
Yeah, during
teaching
September.
the Philippines students. Okay, and I can feel that because during last week I also went to the same institution
Yeah.
with the same, or not the same students actually.
Yeah, not the same
but the
students.
students are
Yeah.
enthusiastic very much. Okay, it's interesting.
Okay.
So she is trying to research whether the teacher like her, student teacher, can cope with maybe the new situation or the new challenges teaching abroad. In this situation is in the Philippines with the Philippine students. Okay, so I think it's quite interesting. Any questions? Yes, please. Oh no, you doubt yourself. Okay. Any questions? No. Okay. No questions? All right. So thank you so much. I think your presentation is clear. So
Okay.
everyone has been clear with your presentation. So once more, give hands to Shirley. And we're going to move on to another presenter. We have Ibu Muamarah, not the last actually. You are the three last speakers. There will be two more speakers coming in.